How the BrahMos missile has evolved since it was test-fired for the first time in 2001. Watch the full video to know more about the BrahMos missile. On the 12th of June 2001, a relatively unknown missile, jointly developed by India and Russia, blasted off from its canister at the integrated test range in Odisha's Chandipur and roared majestically into a clear sky, breathing out orange plume and leaving behind a cloud of smoke. It was perhaps the first time that the defense minister and all the service chiefs were present to witness the test launch of a missile. Nearly 19 years later, this unknown missile BrahMos has evolved, becoming a critical component of the offensive firepower of the Indian Army and the Indian Navy. The Indian Air Force is close to inducting its air-launched version, and the missile may even find a foreign buyer soon. The Block 1 of land-based version of the BrahMos was tested in the mid-2000s. And by June 2007, the Indian Army had inducted the first missiles into its arsenal. According to BrahMos Aerospace, one land-based weapon complex of the cruise missile has 4 to 6 mobile autonomous launchers, a mobile command post, and a mobile replenishment vehicle. Each autonomous launcher has 3 canisters. The missiles can be fired in single or salvo of 2 to 3 seconds within 4 minutes of receiving command. The maker of the missile says, as Block 1 version of the missile did not have the desired precision owing to its inferior seeker, a new version of the missile Block 2 was developed. This version, which has a more precise guidance system, was first test-fired in 2008. In 2010, a new version of the missile, based on the Army's need for precision targeting in mountainous terrain, where targets are often located behind natural barriers, was tested for the first time. The changes required for this, in the missile's guidance software, were incorporated in Block 3 of the missile. This version of the missile is capable of steep diving into valleys after flying over ridge lines, making it suitable for use along India's mountainous border. By 2016, the version was tested for 65-degree steep dive, and in 2019, it was tested for vertical steep dive. India reportedly has 3 regiments of the BrahMos, with Block 1 and 2 missiles. In 2018, the government gave a go-ahead for the induction and deployment of a 4th regiment of the BrahMos in Arunachal Pradesh. This regiment of BrahMos will be equipped with the steep dive version of the missile. At sea, the Indian Navy was the first to identify the potential of the BrahMos missile. In 2003, destroyer INS Rajput was fitted with 4 missiles, 2 on each side, in inclined configuration. It was inducted by the Navy in 2005. The Navy uses both anti-ship and land attack versions of the cruise missile. The land attack version of the missile was test-fired for the first time by the Navy from INS Rajput in 2008, giving it the capability of hitting coastal installations of the enemy. The BrahMos missile being test-fired from INS Chennai. Apart from some Rajput-class destroyers, the Navy uses BrahMos cruise missiles on Talwar-class, Sivalik-class and Nilgiri-class frigates, Kolkata-class and Vishakhapatnam-class destroyers, for both anti-ship and land attack roles. The Navy has demonstrated the capability to fire the missile in salvo mode, in which warships carrying the BrahMos can fire 8 missiles at an enemy flotilla, 2 seconds apart, each targeting a different enemy warship. BrahMos Aerospace has also developed a submarine-launched variant of the missile, which was test-fired for the first time in 2013. In the submarine-launched version, the maker says that it can be launched from a depth of 40 to 50 meters in air. The Indian Air Force test-fired the missile from a modified Su-30 Mki 3 times. First in 2017, second in May 2019, and the third in October 2019. The air-launched version of the missile is lighter than other versions, weighs around 2.5 tons. The Su-30 Mki fighters of the IAF, which will carry the missile, will have to be modified. Earlier this year, the IAF deployed 222 Squadron Tiger Sharks. At Air Force Station Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu, the squadron is being equipped with Su-30 MKIs capable of carrying BrahMos missiles. BrahMos Aerospace is also developing an NG version of the missile for the IAF. Su-30 MKIs will be capable of 3 BrahMos NGs. Increased range and indigenization. After India became a member of the Missile Technology Control Regime, BrahMos Aerospace has been working on increasing the range of the missile. A new version of the missile, called BrahMos ER, means extended range, was tested in 2017. In 2019, the firm said that a new missile, with a range of up to 500 kilometers is ready. Another version, with a range of 800 kilometers, is under development. A large part of the missile has also been indigenized. By 2018, the missile had reached 65% indigenization. By value from 10 to 12% in early years. The managing director and CEO of BrahMos Aerospace Sudhir Mishra said in 2018 that in another 6 months we would be close to 75%. In March 2018, BrahMos was tested with an indigenous seeker developed by BrahMos Aerospace in partnership with the Defence Research and Development Laboratory and made by Electronic Corporation of India Limited. 2 private companies were also part of the development of the indigenous seeker. High Energy Materials Research Laboratory of the Defence Research and Development Organization is developing a special solid propellant to be used as fuel by BrahMos. Work on the program was started in view of Russia's reluctance to share the technology for solid propellants with India.